Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. Today's look, I can say that this is the final look that I want to do for this series that I have here on my channel. I've been posting a lot of videos using the series 4 from Makeup Revolution and Friends. I really wanted to create 2 looks, but I'm actually going to leave it at 1. If ever you do want me to create another look, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll be more than happy to do it for you guys. So this is the look that I came out with today. It's actually inspired by Monique Hart. I saw a picture of her on her Instagram page. I had to save it, so I'll put a picture somewhere here or here for you guys. You can go ahead and check out the inspiration today. I just really loved her makeup and I'm like, oh my god, I need to get this on my face. So if you guys don't know who Monique Hart is, she was on RuPaul Drag Race. So I watch RuPaul Drag Race religiously. I love that show so much. So if you guys don't know Monique Hart, check out RuPaul Drag Race and yeah.
I saw it and I was like, oh, brown cow, stunning.
So this is the palette that I'm using today. This is the bigger palette and this is called You Love Me palette. In my last tutorial, I didn't know what was the name of this palette, but I did use the You Love Me mini eyeshadow palette. If you guys missed it, then it's going to be somewhere here for you guys. You can go ahead and check it out. Also at the end of this tutorial, I will link the video of the reveal of the series 4 if you guys are interested, so that's going to be there. But these are the colors from the palette. As you guys can see, there's a lot of beautiful shades in here, but this is what I created today.
Hot and vivacious.
So before I go ahead and jump into the makeup tutorial, if you are new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. It really means a lot to me. And if you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. It will really mean a lot to me and I would love to have you guys aboard on the light family that I have here on my channel. Therefore, if you guys would like to learn how I created this look, please keep on watching. Alrighty you guys, so this is what we are coming up with today, and sorry my eye might be a little bit red because I tried a contact on and started burning, so I took it off. So I'm just gonna let it relax a little bit and try again later. But yeah, this is what we're coming up with today. All of this back here is optional. You can just create a wing and leave it like that. I'm probably gonna add a little gem diamond here at the end, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with priming the eye. I'm going to be using my KBD Beauty Lock-It Concealer in Whiteout. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of that, take my brush and blend it. I'm also going to be taking my beauty blender just to really have it blended nicely into the skin. So as this look is inspired by Monique Hart's makeup, as you guys have seen in the intro, the picture, I did just go ahead and change up the colors a little bit. Maybe also the shadow application might be a bit different, but you know, it's just an inspiration, and obviously I always like to add my own touch to it. So this is the palette that we are grabbing today. First color is this one right here, and this one is called Grilled. I'm going to be taking this color and placing it on the brow bone area. You guys all know by now that I love to do this step before. This is really gonna help me blend out the shadows and have a flawless blended into the skin kind of look. Next shade is this one right here, and this is called Scarring. I'm going to be placing it in the crease area and smoke out the inner corners like so, because that's what I like to do with my look. Before I place that, I'm just gonna take a piece of tape. I'm just gonna pat it at the back of my hand here to remove any excess tackiness, and I'm going to place it on the outer corners of my eye. Make sure it's as equal as possible, and then I'm just gonna place the tape there because I'll be playing and putting shadows against that as well, so just because I want to have a sharp line. So this is a nice way to kind of cheat a winged look, just putting some tape there. I'm going to try my best to leave the lid area as bare as possible because I will be putting a color there, but this is just going to go in the crease area. And when you put that light base before, it really helps with blending out any background colors like so. I don't know if you guys noticed that on camera, but it kind of blends into my skin, and that's the effect that I really like. Next color I'm taking is this one right here, and this is called VD. I'm going to be grabbing that with the same brush, and I'm going to be applying that on top of scarring, and this is just gonna start making the look a bit darker, and this is just gonna go right on top of scarring. And I'm also gonna be blending it outwards to also have it peek through as a background color. Next color I'm taking is called Emotional, and I love this color so much. This is gonna go on a bigger blending brush, and this is gonna go basically all over, and this is what's gonna help kind of tie in the look together. You might not see a difference on camera between shades and blending, or you might, but this one really gives it like more of like that darkness, brick tone, and that's what I really love about this color. It's super pretty. So this is just gonna go everywhere like so, and blending it out. And we're gonna go ahead and darken the look a little bit. I'm using a color called Feet, and this is what it looks like. Taking the same big blending brush, and Feet is just gonna go into the inner corners and outer corners, and this is just gonna really start darkening up the look a little bit. Now I'm taking a color called Gravy. Gravy is gonna go on the outer corners and also start kind of creating my fake wing. So this is just gonna help me wing it out for that eyeliner, so it's gonna make it easier for me. And I'm just gonna go ahead and lay against it with the tape here and start blending it halfway into the crease area, but not all the way in. I still want some darkness on the outer corners. I'm just taking that big fluffy brush, and I'm just blending all of this together. Now I'm going to be taking shade Eat, and this is going to go on the lid area where I left the space. I'm just going to go literally on the lid. I honestly don't know what kind of color is this. It's like a mix of brown and a little hint of rose gold in it too. Such a beautiful color, and I'm just taking a big fluffy brush to really blend it into the other colors. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove my tape. If you feel like it removed a little bit of makeup, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of my concealer, a little dot. I'm putting literally a small dot behind my hand. Taking my beauty blender, just gonna go over it right here. This is just gonna help clean out and also just even up the skin a bit more. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my P. Louise and create a semi little cut crease. So I'm just gonna tilt my head a bit backwards toward the mirror here so I can really see what I'm doing. And I am literally just going to start my outline with this first. And when it comes to the upper part here, I'm just gonna slightly fade in like a thinner line. If you have a shaky hand with this part, I would highly recommend that you place your elbow on your desk, like that your hand becomes steady, and then you can go ahead and create your little details. Now once the P. Louise is placed and it's been cut, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag it down a little bit because I am adding a gold color in there, so I want it to kind of sit on top of it. Before it goes ahead and kind of dries out, I'm gonna take a color called Sucked, which is this one right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and place it right on top of the P. Louise. I'm gonna take the first brush that I use, and I'm gonna tap a little bit of a color called Emotional, and I'm just going to blend that with the gold. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take a little bit of Gravy, which is that brown color that I applied with, And I'm just going to go ahead and pat it in the outer corners here. And you can go ahead and kind of blend it with the wing just to kind of make it blend into each other nicely. And then I'm also going to take that fluffy brush that I used Gravy with, and I'm just going to start fading and blending that out. You guys all know that I like a smoked out lower lash line. If you guys don't like the smoky look, just make sure that you don't bring the color down. Just keep it at the desired way that you like it. Now I'm going to take a little bit of shade Cook with the same little blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that all together. This is just going to give a little bit of definition. I'm going to take the shade Sucked again, and I'm just going to pat that in the inner corners. And then also, last thing, I'm going to take a little bit of a color called Feet, the one that I also used on my eyes, and I'm just going to run it on the lower lash line a little bit just to kind of tie in the look together. Okay, now comes the liner. I'm gonna go ahead and use my KVD Beauty liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and create my wing. So follow the outline, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and join it with the upper lash line and create my wing from there. To go ahead and create the Electric Bold, I think that's the name of it. I'm just gonna try my best to have it even out to the other eye as much as possible. If not, then I don't really mind. It's art, and sometimes art is not perfect, and it comes to humans, nobody's perfect either. I don't know how to explain the process, but hopefully by seeing it you kind of get it. So I'm gonna create outside, inward, and then outside again. Okay, that worked out quite smoothly. Hopefully you guys were able to see how I did this. You guys all know that I even mentioned in my previous tutorial that you will see this in coming tutorials. Kind of like a new obsession of mine, and I'm kind of want to experiment with it a little bit more and see what I can create with it. So this look was perfect for that. So first I'm gonna go ahead and grab this orange shade. It looks like a neon shade because it is. And I believe this is from the pan called Daphne. I think that's how it is. And I'm also gonna be taking my Makeup by Mario, and this is the mixing liquid. I am going to actually add the drop in the pan and just kind of take it from there. I feel like with this color, it needs to be a little bit on the watery side for it to really glide on the way I want it to be, just to make it easier for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and outline everything that I did, and I'm also going to do the outline of the cut crease as well. I'm also going to be taking the white from the Charlie pan, and I'm just going to go ahead and create little outlines with this as well. Alright, so I tried my best to get it as even as possible. I know it's not, and that is completely fine. I mean, you know, it's an art on the face, so we're just gonna leave it as that, okay? Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little orange shade in the waterline, and I'm using this from ColourPop, and this one is called Puppy, and this is the cream gel liners. This one, honestly, not my favorite, but I'm still gonna try working with it. I mean, it's still quite dry. I don't want to apply the water activated one because I know it's not going to stay on, but I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the waterline. Alright, so let me go ahead and apply mascara and lashes, and I'll be back to finish up the face with you guys. For mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Benefit They're Real mascara, which is my favorite. And then for lashes, I'm using the Michaela and Glamlit, and this is called Cold Orange, which makes total sense for this look, I find. And that is how they look like. So let me go ahead and pop both on, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, look at the eyes. You know what? I think I'm not gonna put contact lenses on. I'm gonna feature my eyes in this look. So let me go ahead and contour and highlight and blush and all of that. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution and Friends contour and highlight palette, and I'm gonna be mixing Macchiato and Chai like always. You're probably wondering, why did I get this palette and not use everything? I don't know, I just really go toward these two colors the most. That's what it is. So I'm gonna take Macchiato first, and I'm going to contour my face with this. Now I'm taking Chai and just putting it to concentrate more on the higher points of my face. For blush, obviously, I'm gonna take the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Emotional because this is such a beautiful blush color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my face, but I'm going to put it a bit differently today. I'm just gonna put it on the higher points, like bringing my blush upwards instead of always on the uppers of the cheeks. Let's go ahead and bring some moisture into the face. Faced Hangover, and then highlight, same palette, and Black Coffee. The other palette does not have anything light other than Sucked, and Sucked is very gold, and I don't want to put that on my face. Play it safe and put Black Coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and add my beauty marks. Do not hate me, please, but I'm gonna go ahead and add gems on my eye, and I'm just gonna add it at the lower part. For lips, I'm honestly feeling nude, so that is what I'm doing right now. By now, I've tried all the colored glosses from the Friends and Makeup Revolution. So today, I'm just gonna make it really simple, and I'm gonna grab Phoebe lip liner and the nude gloss. Okay, I'm totally obsessed with this look. Let me go ahead and fix up my hair and put a nice shirt on, and I'll be right back to finish this tutorial with you guys. Alrighty, you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun creating this look. And one word, if ever Monique Hearts come across this video, which for sure she's not, but girl, how the hell did you manage?
America, y'all say it for me right now. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
This was very, very stressful, but yet extremely fun to do. As you guys all know, I like to be artistic on my eyes. I like to be artistic in general. So I honestly had a blast doing this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I really hope you guys learned some little tips and tricks here and there. If you guys are curious about certain things that I used on my face today, please check out the description box down below. Everything is going to be listed there for you guys. All the products that I use on my face, they're gonna be there for you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, just leave them all in the comments down below. I will try my best to answer each and one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I want to wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.